Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Before we get started, if you could please hit the subscribe button. Here are the games coming week of August 25th, 2020. The first game on our list is No Straight Roads. This is coming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The contributors are alcoholic references, fantasy violence, and language. This is a music-based action-adventure game in which players help band members lead a musical revolution. Players attempt to free Vinyl City from a corrupt government by traversing and battling through musical districts. Players use each character's musical instrument as a melee weapon and musical notes as ammo to defeat robots and boss characters. Battles are sometimes frantic with screen-shaking effects, explosions, and hit combo counters that tally damage. The dialogue contains some references to alcohol as well as the word pissed. The next game on our list is Street Power Soccer. This is coming out PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone. This is a street soccer game in which players compete throughout different playgrounds around the world. Players can engage in a variety of game modes such as Street King, Trick Shot, and Freestyle to improve and earn experience. The next game on our list is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. This is coming out PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. The rating is teen. The contributors are Final Fantasy, Suggestive Themes. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition is an enhanced action RPG that follows a young group known as the Crystal Caverners as they embark on an epic journey to search for Amarith, a precious and rare liquid needed to cleanse and maintain a crystal protecting their world from the deadly gas. Packed with upgrades, new features, enhancements, and now the best time to join the cavern. Call upon magic and might and team up with wayward friends to take down fearsome foes. Enlist comrades to your Crystal Cavern in online multiplayer mode up to 4 players, featuring a whole host of new and upgraded content. Even fans of the original will find rewarding surprises in store. Now let's take a look at Tell Me Why. This is coming out on Xbox One and PC. The rating is mature. The content descriptions are drug references, mild blood, strong language, and violence. This is an adventure game in which players follow the story of twin siblings as they uncover the secrets of a hidden past. Players use special powers to navigate through physical and logical puzzles while making dialogue and action choices that influence their progression. One dramatic sequence depicts a character stabbed in the back. Blood is seen on another character's hands. The dialogue contains a reference to drugs. Swear words are heard in the game. Now let's hit the pitch with Captain Tsubasa Rise of the New Champions. This is coming out PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The concept descriptions are mild blood, mild language, mild violence. This is a soccer action game in which players assume the role of a boy who competes to win the middle school nationals. Players complete in a variety of modes: single match, penalty shootout, and championship. As they use special moves to score goals, still images sequences can depict story elements that contain instances of violence: a child hit by an oncoming truck, a suicidal man saved after jumping into the ocean, a child slapped to the ground by an adult. In one sequence, a player is seen with a blood stain on his head. Swear words appear in the game. Now let's jump into Madden NFL 21. This is coming out PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Google Stadia, and PC. The rating is everyone. The content descriptions are mild lyrics. This is a football simulation game in which players can select from real NFL rosters to play games of football. Players can create and run plays, arrange playbooks, improve skills, and create and manage a franchise. Swear words can be heard in some songs. Next up is Nexomon Extinction. This is coming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. Content descriptions are fantasy violence and language. This is a role-playing game in which players assume the role of a monster tamer that competes missions and battles evil. From a top-down perspective, players explore the towns and forests, interact with characters, and use Nexomon in turn-based battles against enemies. Players select attack moves from a menu and watch their Nexomon perform moves to deplete opponents' health meters and hit points. Damage is also indicated by shock and explosion sound effects, and characters lie on the ground after battle. The phrases "pissed me off" and "screw you" appear in the dialogue. And the last game on today's list is Project Cars 3. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is everyone. Content descriptors are alcoholic reference. This is a racing simulation game in which players can drive a variety of cars on real-world tracks. Players can create a character and progress through a career, earning money to upgrade their cars. During the course of the game, a liquor sign is depicted on the grocery store. Big shout out to bensound.com for the music. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or comments to parentsg2g@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.